What's up, you guys? My name is Rachel Glam, and if you want to see my Oogie Boogie glow in the dark tutorial, keep watching. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Glam. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I am painting Oogie Boogie. This is a look I posted on my Instagram a few weeks ago, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it still. It's perfect for spooky season, and it's a fairly easy look to achieve. I only use 2 products to achieve this look, and that is number 183 from the Glow Getters collection from Valentino Beauty Pure, and number 48 gel polish, which is just Valentino's black gel polish. So like I said, fairly easy look. I started off by applying a thin base of the 183 onto my tip. Obviously, when I did them on my Instagram, when I did them on myself, I sculpted them out in 183, but for this purpose of the video, I'm doing it on a tip to show you guys. So I just did a thin layer of 183, and then I matte top coated it before I started painting. This just assures that I have a super smooth base to paint on, so none of my lines bleed into the acrylic, if that makes sense. And then I take my liner brush, which is just a cheap brush from Amazon. I don't really explore much with my brushes. I always use one brush while I'm painting. However, if you guys have any suggestions on what brushes you guys love, I would love to hear about it. Please post them in the comments below. So I go in with my Amazon brush using 48 from Valentino, the black gel polish, and I just start outlining Boogie's head onto the nail. If you have any mess ups, you can take a cleanup brush with alcohol and wipe it off. And I just start outlining it. The nice part about Oogie Boogie is that his line work is not all even. So when you look at pictures of him, some of the lines are thicker in spots and some of them are thinner. So that's what makes this look super easy. Your line work does not have to be absolutely perfect. It kind of adds more dimension to him if there's thinner parts and thicker parts. So like I said, I'm just going around outlining his face. So once I have his face outlined, I'm gonna go in and make a little curved line to make his mouth, and we're gonna fill that in with the black gel polish. Also, just so you guys know, this video is all real time. I didn't speed this one up. I didn't clip any parts out. I get a lot of questions on how long does it take you to do your nails, and honestly it just depends on the look and what I'm doing that day. But this video is all real time. I wanted to show you guys how long it takes me and all my mess ups that happen. So once I'm done filling in his mouth, I'm going to go in and map out his eyebrows, which this will help us decide where we're going to place his eyes. I want to make sure that the eyebrows are connecting in like a diagonal way. And obviously, like I said before, if you have any mess ups, go ahead and take your cleanup brush, and I personally like to use alcohol and just clean up any mess ups that you have. This happens to me all the time while I'm painting. I will mess up and not get the mapping correct, or put an eye too low or too high. I don't know, mistakes happen all the time, so this is an easy way to clean it up without having to completely start all the way over. Okay, so then once I'm done outlining his eyebrows, I go in and paint in his eyes, and we're also going to fill the eyes in with the black gel polish. The best part about Oogie Boogie is his eyes are two different shapes, so you don't have to get them perfect. This is also what makes him such an easy character to paint, because you don't have to make two identical eyes. That can be a hard part when painting characters, is getting their eyes exactly the same. So this is kind of our saving grace with Oogie Boogie. Okay, so once I am done painting his eyes, I go in and draw the little stitching around his mouth. This nail is completely wet still. I haven't cured any of the polish. So what I'm going to do is take my liner brush and use the polish that's on his mouth and drag it outwards to create the stitches. So I'm not using any more, I'm not re-dipping my brush into any gel polish. I'm just using the polish that's already on the nail to create the stitching. So now I am going to go in to the top of his head and create the little crease, or fold, I guess it would be, on the little point of his head. And then using that gel polish, I'm going to create the stitches on the crease. So once that is all cured, I'm going to load up my brush with a lot of gel polish, and we are going to fill in the blank space that is around Oogie Boogie with the black gel polish, so that way when this nail glows at night, Oogie Boogie really stands out. During this part, you want to make sure you're doing a super thin, even layer of gel polish around him. You don't want it to puff out or wrinkle when it cures, so just make sure it's super thin and super even. So once you're done with all of that, you can go in and top coat, either shiny or matte. This look, I decided to go for a glossy look. So once this is all cured, I will show you guys the finished look. Alright you guys, here's the finished look. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.